Very good morning and welcome back to the channel. It's Tuesday, September the 22nd. It's the autumn equinox, officially the first day of autumn, and what a great one. Look at that mist. Absolutely gorgeous. I'll just show you that. Really good morning for woodland photography. We just need some light to break through now. It's quite a lot of low cloud. But if that sunlight does break through, could be in for some lovely shots in the woodlands. Anyway, I'm going to head along this path, head into the woods and see what we can find. I'll catch you in a bit. So it's a gorgeous morning. The cloud is still pretty heavy though, and not much sign of the sun breaking through. It is sunrise now, but as you can see, not much sign of any light coming through. Anyway, what we have here is a lovely little birch tree. So I'm just wandering along this footpath, if you can see, just looking at the best place to get a shot. So what I'm looking to do here, there we go, that's about right. So what I'm looking to do here is to get the tree trunk so that it's right into that gap. So as you can see, we're in a position now where that tree trunk fills the gap in between the trees, and with just enough separation between the bottom of the branches and those trees behind. Obviously if the mist was a little bit heavier, that would be just brilliant, but it's not. But I think I'll give this one a go. Maybe some light will come, but anyway, let me take the shot and we'll see if it might look good in black and white. Always thinking. Anyway, we'll have a go at the shot. Okay, so for this shot, as you can see and what I was mentioning before, I'm lining up the tree so that we're getting that tree trunk in between the other trees on the skyline there. So composition wise, I'm happy with that, in so much as we've got the tree trunk and the separation between the background, with it being aligned directly with the sky. Kit wise, I've got my 24-70 lens at about 50mm. We're shooting at f8, ISO 100, white balance set to cloudy, and I'm taking 2 bracketed exposures. The first one exposed for the light on the tree, and then because the sky behind it, although it doesn't look it, is considerably brighter, I've exposed one for the sky as well, and then I'll blend those together in post-processing. Now there is a little bit of light coming through, so I'm just going to hang on a little bit longer and just see if we can get some light on those leaves. Yeah, but looking good. Howdy. Oh, we have a horse coming to join us, and 1 over 2.5 seconds. Let's just say good morning to Mr. Horse, shall we? Good morning. Oh yes, good morning. A welcome guest this morning. Anyway, there are a few glimpses of sunlight coming through, so we'll just hang around a little bit longer and see if that sun can break through, because there is still quite a bit of mist hanging around. So it would be good if that sun came out and we could get some of those shots in the woods. You can see the mist is still hanging over the woods there. Oh, fingers crossed. So I'm in the woods now. Some lovely bird song. We have a good mixture in this wood. There's oak, sycamore, beech, silver birch, some lovely forms and structures. Still that mist hanging around, just need the sunlight to come peeking through now. Getting a bit darker as we wander further into the woodland. A few colours beginning to pop now. A few yellows, oranges, definitely on the sycamores. They're definitely turning. No sign of that light. Of course, September's also fungi season, so it always pays to be vigilant. Keep your eyes open for any of those macro nature photography shots as well. Some lovely scenes here. Just need that light. You can see behind me that make a lovely shot. Anyway, keep wandering around. Yeah, I can maybe see these colours behind me. Yeah, autumn. First day of autumn, definitely well and truly on its way. Okay, so compositional wise, I'm going for the obvious shot here. So straight down the path into that lovely tunnel of trees. Just zoom in there. So you've got the path leading line straight into the woods, framed on either side by the trunks, the beautiful golden colours. Got that mist hanging in the air. And I've gone for a portrait shot. So I've gone portrait just to emphasize that being drawn into the scene. Oh, it's just lovely with the mist. It's absolutely stunning. And those colours as well, they should hopefully really pop. Oh, great morning. So setting wise on that one, f8 again, fairly straightforward, ISO 100, and it's hard to tell actually from here, but there's quite a large variation in the light in the scene. So I have again bracketed 2 or 3 shots at different exposures. Obviously, as you lead down into that tunnel, it's very, very dark, and then the oranges, they're lighter, and then as you go into the top left hand corner of the image where the mist is really thick, that's catching a lot of light, so it's particularly bright up there. So yeah, bracket 3 exposures, and again blend those together post processing. So I'm just going to move in a little bit closer because I think this tunnel makes for a fantastic shot. So we're going to move in a bit closer and take a tighter crop next. Yeah, so it's time to pack up and head back now. I think quite a successful morning. Not the glorious light that I was hoping for to produce those glorious light beams where the sunlight's diffracted through the mist, but certainly with those autumnal colours and the composition through the tunnel of the trees, I'm hoping that one comes out really nicely. It was quite dark in there. I mean, it was 7:45, and the exposure times were from around about a second to as long as 3 seconds. So despite it looking quite light here on the vlogging camera, it's actually quite dark. But again, as I mentioned before, the difference in the exposures with the light on the mist producing those bright spots meant for bracketing the shots and taking 2 or 3 different exposures and then blending them to make sure we get that dynamic range captured in the image. But yeah, really enjoyed the walk in these woods this morning. A few dog walkers out, but yeah, good morning. We'll see we'll see what those look like when we get them back in post-processing. Morning. Morning. The joys of vlogging in a country park. I guess I haven't said where I am actually, so before I do say cheerio, I'm in a place called Lilford Park, which is in Lee in Lancashire, about 10 minutes drive from me, so one of my local woodlands. Taken a few shots here before, mainly in the summer, so my first autumn shooting out here in Lilford Park. So yeah, we'll get those back, see what they look like, but definitely a very enjoyable morning. Thanks for following me around the woods. Definitely be back here. Still a lot more colours to pop, especially on those beech trees, and of course winter. Woodlands are always good for shooting in the winter. So I'm waffling. So yeah, thanks very much as always for watching. Been a pleasure making this one. Hopefully got some nice shots which I'll put up now. You take care and I'll see you soon. Thanks, bye bye.